Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we have to talk about Dominican Republic Weekly, episode 23. And what's in store? How about new records, but not the kind you're thinking about with tourists? What about more airline records? What about a little island having more tourists than 99% of all of Latin America? How about some new information that's helping you as an investor, a business owner, or even a person that would consider Dominican Republic for a vacation? It's all here in this jam-packed edition, and welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, please share the videos. That's so other people know that there's opportunities abound. You never know when you might have to leave your country. That's right, there's a lot of people who are under stress and duress in other countries and here in America, and you never know what a government will do, so it's always good to have plan B. Just saying, for starters. Now, let's go look at what's going on at the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page, podcast page. Make sure you share the video. And I always point out the members of the channel, which I thank them very much. There's a join button over here on the right-hand side. That helps a little bit financially. As you guys know, we're always under siege when we're trying to help people. So therefore, the information needs to get out. Now, members of the channel, not subscribers, members on the community tab, they receive videos, they receive special messages. They also can join me on any live stream, show their face, or if they're shy, they don't have to show their face, just turn off the camera and their voice will be live on a live stream with me. Or they can always join whenever they want to on Wednesday night live streams, which is only for members with the icon. And members also have special emojis that they rarely use. But I want to let them know they have that. Now, you too could become a member of the channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. What's the sponsorship today? Well, the sponsorship today is actually going to be SSN Lifestyle. That's right. If you want to come in December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, you can come to our SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Investors Forum. What do you get? December 2nd, lawyers. December 3rd, we go around to different areas in the Punta Cana region. We could be up at Macau. We could be up at in Cap Cana, we could be in Verone. You just never know depending on the time and things that we have going on when December 3rd rolls around. December 4th, we are also going to go around, but remember, we help you with banking, help you with SRL signups. We help you with a bunch of different things. Even if you want to check out immigration, that's why we see the lawyers on day one. And we can set you up rapidly instead of doing the normal wait times. So again, let's go with the Dominican Republic expands airline industry with 281 new connections. In case you're new here and have never seen a Dominican Republic update and don't know that all year long, every month, there's a new record. The reason why there's new records is because they're doing what you should do. Expand your tourism numbers, gives you new tourist records, which then allows you to receive additional income in the country from people buying items, going to restaurants, going to shows, going to excursions, everything that entails a vacation for people from around the world. There's all kind of extra money coming in along with the airlines. So all of these little pieces of nuggets of information, I'll have a link down below. So I just want to point out the most important part, which is here, where he, being Jose Piantini, the president of the Civil Aviation Board, JAC, he stressed the importance of expanding the country's air connectivity network to enable air operators to access more markets, reflecting President Abinader's commitment to enhancing the national airline industry and promoting trade and investment. So just the little bit of extra flights, you just keep adding, helps the Dominican Republic. Here we are again with Aerojet. They're trying to make some big news. Aerojet begins ticket sales for new Punta Cana routes. The move aims to boost visitor arrivals in the eastern part of the Dominican Republic and further establish the country as a new air hub in the Americas. Once again, this, and on top of the 281 new connections, now you're adding more ticket sales and flights to Punta Cana on the eastern part of the island. That's what they're referring to. So Aerojet is helping bring more tourists in. This is a great thing over the next year or two. Air Canada to resume direct Quebec to Punta Cana flights. I believe it's going to be in December. Yes, it is. In December, starting December 13, 2024. But here's the thing. Additionally, the airline will launch new weekly flights from Quebec City to Tulum, Mexico as well. And this could mean a stopover in Punta Cana as well, which would enhance more visitors coming. That could be going and coming, is the way I read it. That means more tourists. So if you don't think that they're not going to break the tourist record this year and break the tourist record next year, you can see how this is all being set up. Are you putting yourself in position to win is the $1,000,000 question. That's what I want to know. And now, finally, they're doing something with these 2-lane roads. I'm glad to see it. Abinader and Collado inaugurate highway reconstruction in Punta Cana, but it's not where I wanted it to be. It's not going down to Los Corrales, El Cortocito. It's going out to Michis, apparently. So again, this is good news in somewhat, but the reconstruction of Domingo Mays Highway and its connection to Punta Cana Avenue. All right, so that's what they're expanding into, 4 lanes here and there. So again, this is the reconstruction is expected to significantly impact traffic in the area, reducing travel time from Eastern Tourist Boulevard to the Coral Highway. So this is what we're talking about. Hopefully, you guys understand that means better tourist flow, which is a good thing. So that's very helpful. And now the last part is nothing else I see on my list. Sports kind of matters. President Abinader calls for public-private partnership to build major league quality stadium. You see where this is going? He's putting in the pieces so more people, it's easier for people to come for sports, music, travel, entertainment, health, wellness, cruises. He's putting the infrastructure in to get people there. Now he has to build the actual infrastructure, roads, highways, ballparks, hospitals, restaurants, bars. All of this has to improve as well. It does no good to have millions of people coming, and then when they get there, they have complaints. And one last thing, as I was scrolling through and I forgot about, Las Americas is not the busiest airport in Dominican Republic. Punta Cana International Airport is the biggest, not the biggest airport. The most tourists come through that airport that come to the island of Dominican Republic. 60% is still the rate of all air traffic lands at Punta Cana Airport. So keep that in mind. So if we have, which we will, they're going to bust, I can't remember the numbers, but they should break the 8.5 to 9 million visitors by air. 60% of those, if they reach 520,000, which would be significant, 5.2 million. Out of that, that would be 100,000 passengers per month, per week. 100,000 visitors by air per week on average, and rising, because next year it will be more than 9.5 by air to 10. It'll be 10 million to 11 million, in that ballpark, which now means there'll be 120, 130, 140,000 visitors by air per week on average. What does that do for the economy? What does that do for people who invested in the Dominican Republic? Now, with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, and that's why we have to think of the future. It could only get harder if you don't plan ahead. You're going to have to step up your game, because the cost of living, especially in the United States, is going to rise. No matter what, it's a capitalist system. And you may need to have an alternative location just in case things get wiggy in America. America is no guarantee. Anything can change. So be prepared. Prepare yourself. And with all that said, keep your head up. Keep moving. And I'm out.